I went to Walmart, picked up a couple things. I'm going to show you in this video. And, yeah. Now, have you ever wondered why why some of my Walmart pickup videos I make? There's a hunting video, and then there's that video. It's because I do that every time I try to film one. And sometimes when you film one, there's too many people, and you can't, and it doesn't turn out right. That happened today because, of course, this weekend is the 4th of July weekend, and so I was, unable to actually record anything. But yeah, here we go. So I made I'm gonna show you a couple things I picked up. They were only like 2 things here. Jonah Jett's Greatest Hits, or Jonah Jett and the Blackhearts. This has Bad Reputation, one of my favorite songs ever. Cherry Bomb, which was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Not a song I can say I listened to. It's kind of a girly song. Well, no, it isn't kinda, it is. And then, I love rock and roll. Giving up to the jukebox, baby. So, I gotta have that. It's $5. I mean, CDs are so freaking cheap now because nobody wants them. And so I bought a new CD for $5. Like, what a world we're living in. But I felt like I just needed this. And I haven't bought a CD in a long time. And, it's got, I Hate Myself for Loving You. So, that's how I feel about YouTube. I hate myself for loving you. I hate all my fans. I'm joking, but, $5! And then I was trying to find, like, a cheap movie, and I swear, since this pandemic started, there's been the Walmart $5 Blu-ray bins. And they've been just total, like, you can't find anything in those bins anymore. And it's really sad because it's like, you can find some actual good stuff in there, like legitimately good movies. Maybe not the best stuff, but you can't find anything in there now because it's just total. So you got all these DVDs, $10 movies, new movies, like The Joker will be sitting in there or something, something like that. But, it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, you want to look in there and find something, you can't. The only thing that's really nice and neat is that $4 Blu-ray blend, because just all that stuff is on Blu-ray, and so the people who really want it to be like a kid digging in there to find like a kid's movie, because there's tons of like cheap kids movies in there. But like if you were a collector, which is what most DVDs and Blu-rays are marketed at, half of those movies are like, not even half, 80% of those movies are like Blu-ray for them are available. So buy that, right? So, I was looking in there. I was kind of like, I don't know. I just wanted to pick up a movie. I don't know why. I have a lot of movies to watch, and I wanted to pick up another one. So I was looking, and they had a copy of the live-action Dennis the Menace movie, which I've actually heard is pretty good. I did watch Cinemassacre's video, which you should watch their channel. I watched their video on it. And made me interested to watch the movie. So I was actually looking up a few days ago on Amazon to find that DVD copy of the movie. And there was no copy I could find. There's like a 2-pack, but I couldn't find like a single DVD. Here it was for like $3.74 or something like that. Good deal, I guess. For a new DVD. But I was like, And it was a Warner Brothers title, so if you don't know what Warner Brothers does, there's the Warner Archive system where they take movies that maybe wouldn't sell the best, and they sell them like online exclusive, and they're kind of like burned on demand disc or whatever, something like that. And it's a lot of older movies and older catalog movies that have never been released on Blu-ray for various reasons. And, so I was thinking, okay, well, they're probably going to do that. And then I was looking at this other 2-pack of movies. And I probably will go back and get Dennis the Menace if I see it again. Honestly, I probably will. But I felt like I should just grab this for today because it was $5. It's 2 movies, so you're paying $5 for 2 movies on DVD. They're not on Blu-ray. Probably never will. They're released by Paramount. One of them I've seen, the other one I've not, and it's The Explorers and Small Soldiers. So first off, I watched Small Soldiers on Netflix like a really long time ago, and Small Soldiers, it's got like Tommy Lee Jones in it, and it's directed by Joe Dante, I believe, of Gremlins fame. Like, he directed Gremlins, and I know he directed Gremlins too, which fun story. Gremlins was a big hit, and Warner Brothers wanted a sequel for many, many years. But Joe Dante refused. He did not like making Gremlins because a lot of the puppets and crap were really hard to do, which is weird because Gremlins is like a really well-directed movie, but yeah, he didn't like it. So when Warner Brothers was having a hard time finding a director to make a Gremlins 2, like, bro, come back. He said, I will come back. On one condition, I can do whatever the hell I want. They're like, fine, just make it, please. And he did whatever he want. That movie is insane. And if you wonder why that movie is so crazy, it's because Joe Dante did not give a hell. Or a darn. Or anything. He didn't give any craps about that movie. Let's just say that. So, that's the story behind that movie, which I find hilarious, and it makes the movie even funnier. But, yeah, so, Small Soldiers, really weird movie. There's, like, a scene where, like, Barbies, and they're being dismantled, and they're like, naked It's all... I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's really creepy. It's really weird. By the way, this is, like, I think this was rated PG in some places, but it's PG-13 for menacing action, violence, and brief drug references. But I don't remember any references to drugs, but okay. But, like, the violence is like, oh my gosh. Like, it's really violent for a kid's movie. But yeah, this movie's got a behind-the-scenes look at the making of Small Soldiers, deleted scenes and effects, cast and crew, production notes, theatrical trailer, and bloopers. So that's a decent number of bonus features right there. And then this Explorers, I've never even heard of this movie. I've never seen it. I did go on Amazon and some other places to see if there was a Blu-ray. There apparently is not. It's got 2 additional scenes. Wolfgang is bullied, and an unexpected thunder ride. That's all it really has in terms of bonus features, but it is a nice set, I guess, of a couple movies. And I thought about buying Small Soldiers before, so I was just like, you know what, it's right here, might as well just grab it. It's not the greatest movie, but it would be fun to do a video on, and it's kind of a weird movie that I like to, like, reference or go back to sometimes. Because it is really freaking weird and kind of creepy, especially for, like, a kid's movie, I guess, but it's like, oh my gosh. But what I like about this set is, you'd think it would be just stacked, because there's just 2 movies, so you just stack them or put them on one disc or whatever. Now there's actually a flipper. You got a 2-disc set. You got Small Soldiers and the Explorers right there. So I like having that. And it's nice that it actually listed it on the side there. So when you're buying it, you go, oh, two to set. That means there's no flipper, or that means there is a flipper and they're stacked, and they're not stacked, and they're they all get their own space, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this pickup here. Let me know if you've seen the Explorers, know anything about it. But for $5 for 2 movies, brand new, why not? I'm trying to think. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, another thing to note: these are released by Paramount, and they're released by Paramount, which means that they are. Here, I'm gonna put this back on the shelf. That means they probably won't get released on Blu-ray because Paramount is releasing more of their older catalog titles. But, I don't know if they're going to be like, man, Small Soldiers really needs a Blu-ray upgrade, And so we'll see, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So that stuff right there that may never get released on Blu-ray, and I don't really need a Blu-ray for that. But if it got released on Blu-ray, I probably would pick it up if it was a good price. My guess, Small Soldiers is popular enough that they should a company like Shout Factory may like pick up the rights and put it on Blu-ray, which not against that, and but Shout Factory is just overpriced and stuff. But I will, if there's a Blu-ray, rather have the Blu-ray. So of course I'll upgrade if that needs be. But I just grab those because I'm just like, that's cool. They actually had some $8 4Ks though. Like they weren't movies I knew anything about. It was like right there in my hands, and I was like, it's just because I didn't know anything about them, and I just didn't want to grab a bunch of movies I didn't know anything about. But that's about it.